So I heard you talking on the off the record podcast, and I'm not going to press you on too much stuff specifically, but I guess yourself and a few other people have kind of, especially people close to Von, have kind of come out since my documentary and kind of said, kind of said you don't necessarily believe that Von did all of those things or that those
Hmm.
things aren't proven. I guess just
Hmm.
something I feel like I got to ask you off the bat, and I'm not trying to catch you out, but
Hmm.
do you believe that Von killed anyone, or do you believe that some of the stories about him are true, or do you believe it's all false? Just so we can kind of get as a starting point, like what your position is on
Right.
the stuff you got up
I
to.
mean, the thing is, right, when you says when you say do you believe, I mean, shit, I believe in a lot of things, you know what I'm saying? And some for good, some for bad, and that's just not what just Vaughn is with other individuals as well. But when you ask me, do I feel like he killed somebody, I could only go based on an answer that's in reality no, because he haven't been convicted for anything. And yeah, I know you've seen my episode with academics, and that was one of my strong points. Is like I, I I'm okay with everybody being expressive, and I'm okay with with fans and supporters and anybody having their own what I'm saying thought of what they thought or what they think he is or was. But in reality, Bond has never been convicted of no murder, no charges. So no, he haven't killed anybody. So I only could go based on what's present. You know what I'm saying? I can't stretch my imagination to be like, yeah, I think he killed somebody. Yeah, I think he got 10 bodies. Yeah, I think he don't. Because in reality, he went to court, went to trial for these things, and he was found not guilty. So no, me personally, I don't believe Vaughn had killed anybody because he never got caught convicted of any of those charges. You know what
So I guess the follow up that I got to ask to that is kind of like, what were you thinking of all the stuff he was saying in his music? Because I think something that's been really difficult for me to process after I put this video out and I had so much backlash was like, when Von was alive, it seemed like the thing about him that everyone was excited about was that he was the realist. Von's the realist. Like everything he says is facts. And he's on songs saying he killed 7 people and that they killed the witnesses in his case and that's why he beat the case. So
I'm saying? Right.
it's one of those ones where it's kind of like, obviously, I understand that
Mm-hmm.
people that are involved with other people got to keep it solid. But I feel like at the
Mm-hmm.
same time, it's sort of really it's been really interesting for me to kind of see so many people come out and sort of kind of say like it's all cap. Really, it's essentially in
Mm-hmm.
a way you're kind of saying that all the stuff that Von was talking about when he was here in his songs was
Mm-hmm.
cap.
I personally, I'm not saying it was cap, right? Because I don't know. I can't tell you. I wasn't with him. Like, if we talk about the timeline of me knowing Vaughn, unfortunately, it wasn't the timeline where he's in O Block looking for a op now and drilling and things like that and trying to get revenge for his fallen comrades and his friends and his family. Now, does all of those scenarios affect a decision where he might potentially had to protect himself or had to go do things that most of us human beings wouldn't do, which is take a life? Maybe. Could be yes. So I'm not saying anything, Cap. He have maybe he have 7 bodies? Maybe he got 10? Maybe. I can't tell you yes and I can't tell you no because I wasn't there physically with him at that time. When I met him, he was trying to change his life and he was already an artist who was, doing things different. But can I tell you that for a fact? I know 1,000% that he have killed somebody. No, because in the eyes of the law, he never been found guilty. So I only could go based on that strand of the reality part is that he's never been convicted of murder. So no, I don't think he have any bodies because he never been convicted. I know Jeffrey Dahmer got convicted. I know a couple of my homeboys that's charged right now for murder that's got convicted. And you ask me, yo, do so and so kill somebody? Yes, he did. He got found guilty for doing it. So I could say yes because in the eyes of the law, he's been proven guilty. Now, for Vaughn, I can't say that because every case he ever had got dismissed. So you know what I'm saying? His verdict was always innocent. So
People in the chat are saying, would you say OJ is guilty or innocent?
OJ was what? Not guilty, right?
Yeah, but come on.
I mean, what you want me to tell you? Hey, the judge and the jury, y'all got to tell them that's what they felt like. It was not guilty. You know what I'm saying?
It's a fair answer. You know, you got to keep it solid. I think OJ got a couple of bodies, but you know what I'm saying, is what it is. But now back to what you were saying. You know, I think, you know, I understand that. I think you know, some people got to keep it solid, and that's the way they got to see it. Some people got to see it just from taking what he said on its merits and from his word. You know,